The Dubs dynasty is still very much alive.
Oh, give me some champagne. Where's the champagne?
I don't know what to say. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them, baby. What they gonna say now? We back.
How would you like to hear a story about basketball? That's really a story about how you can't give up on anything too soon. It starts in 2015. I was on an incredible Golden State Warrior team that won a championship, and I was Finals MVP.
I got great teammates. We got a team full of believers. We all believe.
And the winning didn't stop there.
The Golden State Warriors have won back-to-back NBA championships, and they have won 3 of the last 4 NBA titles.
But then, in 2019, injuries doomed us and broke us apart.
That's it. There's a new NBA champion.
I got back to the finals again the next year, but it was with Miami, while my brothers in the Bay struggled for the next 2 seasons.
It was incredible to see a team that had a dynasty for the last 5 years go from best to the worst record in the NBA.
But a blessing came last summer when I got a chance to return home. And as it turned out, no one should have given up on what we were capable of.
Golden State Warriors return to a familiar place. They're on top of the NBA world.
The run is not done.
This is a tale of reuniting, reigniting, and rebirth. This is the story of my Golden State Warriors 2022 NBA Championship.
Talk about your franchise. Just an amazing run here.
It's hard to imagine, 8 years ago when I came on board that we could have this kind of run. I was lucky to inherit a hell of a team.
If you can see the butterflies that are in my stomach right now, it's ridiculous just because the reality of it is setting in right now that I'm actually going to be a draft pick tonight, hopefully.
With the 7th pick, the Golden State Warriors select Stephen Curry from Davidson College.
Klay Thompson from Washington State University.
It's a dream come true. I haven't smiled this much in a long, long time, that's for sure.
The year after the Warriors took Klay, they got Draymond with the 35th pick.
This right here is not a sign of longevity. This is, if you were 19, how old are you? I'm 22. Oh, now.
The young core knew how to have fun and surprised a lot of people with how quickly they learned how to win.
There's Thompson. Green with the jam. Thompson fed him.
Draymond molded himself into one of the league's best defenders, while Steph and Klay blossomed into maybe the best shooting backcourt this game has ever seen.
The Splash Brothers getting in rhythm.
Klay 3. Yes, sir!
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
We got the right players, we got the right coach, and we've stayed with him. We have 3 guys that have been with us for like a decade. That just doesn't happen in the NBA.
We had a hell of a run for 5 years that left us pretty much exhausted. Well, after 19, when we lost to Toronto, lost a bunch of key players, KD and Sean Livingston, it just felt like the end of the run, frankly.
The year after we lost to the Raptors, the Warriors finished with the worst record in the league. The following season only started with more devastation, with Klay tearing his Achilles right before training camp, costing him a 2nd full year on the court. And though the Dubs got hot late, all they could do was get into the play-in game.
The season is over. The Warriors will not make the playoffs.
Hey, Steph, how are you digesting the way this season ended?
Come back, bottle this up, everybody make the right strides, take advantage of the summer, and you don't want to see us next year.
The Grizzlies had eliminated the Warriors in the play-in game. And I remember being in Chase Center and the place being shook. And the Warriors heard it,
We don't really know how Klay Thompson is gonna come back. We don't know how much Draymond got left in the tank. Sadly to say, I don't see Steph Curry and the Warriors winning another championship.
Chaos is an opportunity. And in the chaos, you have a chance to reevaluate everything, to reboot, to re-examine, to reimagine. It was the idea of not where do we go from here, we know where we go from there, now we have to figure out how we get there.
I was definitely thrilled when the Warriors asked me to come back, but all I had to do was look around to see how different the team had become.
Here we go, Klay. Hey.
When you put a team together, you don't really know what you have, but training camp does give you a sense of it. I just thought we can't get anybody hurt in training camp because there's too much we have to figure out.
We're not going to have a million plays this year. All you guys know how to play, how to move the ball. Right? We got all these shooters, all this stuff we're running. We're trying to get spacing. We're trying to get into the paint, kick it, and then you see what happens. Andre, you handle. Good, good.
Shooter, shot.
The 2 years that we spent in the doldrums were not wasted. We drafted some really talented young guys.
High post, right, left, ready. I'm back. I'm here.
We made some great trades. Our front office did an incredible job of rebuilding the roster.
I'm excited. You're excited to compete again, excited to start fresh.
Corner.
Last couple years has not been what we've grown accustomed to. You play this game, you put all the work in to be on that stage.
So you set it on Wiggs. Now Steph takes up and he swings it here.
And once you feel that and you get a taste of that stage, then it's just all about getting back.
The other key point is if he overplays you, you're stepping right into the gap and we're hitting for the back door.
It was a mix of old and new.
Basket! Hey!
Stuff that felt familiar and plenty that didn't. But even with all the new faces, I will say,
GP2 and JP3.
The trust the whole group shared was still the foundation of everything. With Klay definitely out until New Year's, the only way to not fall behind early would be to get contributions from everyone. That made training camp so huge and was probably one of the reasons they welcomed me back, to make sure the young players caught on.
When Andre talks, people listen. He's a godsend. We've missed him desperately the last 2 years. He's a powerful voice, but an infrequent one. And sometimes those are the most respected ones. When he's got something to say, you know there's some wisdom coming.
You be giving me all the knowledge.
An amazing vet that created a culture here of just how to be a professional, how to put the work in, and obviously he can give that wisdom to the young guys, so he's going to be our eyes and ears everywhere.
So what are you thinking? Like, are you really chasing him up? Right. You didn't just open up and get through the gap, but it's like he a 7-footer finna come off a down screen. Like,
we have a lot of opportunity to do something that honestly hasn't been done. Meshing, a core that's been together for almost a decade, alongside some rookies and young guys who have so much potential, but a lot to learn. And if we can figure out that combination and that balance, we really feel like we have enough in the tank to take that next step.
Little pressure.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think any of us knew what to expect as last season started.
Ooh.
There was hope mixed with uncertainty, optimism alongside plenty of things to worry about. But in the end, there was just one thing to do. Get on the court, try to remind ourselves who we were, and show the world what we were capable of.
All right, bring it in. And if we can get really good with this stuff and just be really simple but really sharp, then people can't guard us. So, all right, good job.
Just us, 1, 2, 3.
Just us.
You probably want to score me. Oh, now we talking.
All right,
we're gonna have you right here. Walk around a little bit.
I'm just walking with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna walk over here to show me the 3 banners you held.
Oh.
All right. And tell me what they mean to you.
Well, these 3 banners that I helped capture, it was the beginning of the dynasty. I mean, it had been 40 years since we had won an NBA championship in this organization.
The Warriors have done it. The Golden State Warriors have just won the NBA championship.
I always say, when people leave this game, what are you going to remember them as? It motivates me every time I step on this floor to go and give more. Hanging more banners up here, that motivates me.
It's the opening of the NBA season at Staples Center, featuring arguably the two biggest stars in the league.
Trust me, you can't help it, especially if you've been there before. When an NBA season starts, if you care about winning, you can't help but fantasize about everything coming together for your team and being the last one standing when it's all over. You could call it dreaming. You could call it visualization. But either way, eventually, the truth reveals itself. And the season has the last word anyway.
Opener night, baby. Warriors, Lakers, year 13. Ready to go.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA 75th season.
Straight out the gate, let's get it, boy.
From the jump, it started as just one of those nights. Nothing going our way.
I can't play no better defense now, AD.
Curry probing, driving, crashing, lost the ball. Pops up a three, another missed. 3 of 13 for Steph. Lead is 10. This equals the Lakers' biggest lead tonight.
Hang in there. I've seen you a million times have a night that's not going your way. You know this. All it takes is one. Keep fighting.
The biggest statement Steph would make that night wasn't about his shooting, but his trust in his young teammates. It was awesome watching him spread it around and will the team back in it, one phenomenal play at a time.
Curry chased by two defenders. He's been harassed all night. Lob for Juan, who catches and softly lays it in.
Here comes Golden State. Curry way outside with a three. Got it!
The Warriors are starting to look like the Warriors.
Every night, you got to give 110% and figure out what it takes to win those games.
That's what he's got to do. Play the decoy, bring the defense to him, and pass the ball.
Curry drives in, circles out to Poole. Poole, pump fake, fly-by, three ball. Got it!
Curry gets another assist.
Triple-double for
He's got a triple-double. That is the 8th of his career. The Warriors win on the road on opening night.
Those do matter throughout the course of the regular season, but you can't let yourself get too big-headed either because you know there's so much work to be done.
Obviously, I played like trash, shot the ball terribly, but if we can win a game like that against a pretty good team, that's a good omen for us. Gotta embrace it. Gotta embrace it. Yes, sir.
Triple-double or not, you heard him. The man doesn't like to shoot poorly. So everyone knew that a show was coming in our home opener 2 days later.
AD's got the ball. Here comes Curry. Lee is on the wing. And Curry with another three. Uh-oh. You better buckle up. This feels different. Oh! 25 in the first quarter. Back to Steph for the lead. Golden State has won. 40 points for Curry.
So we were 2-0. The vibes were good. Steph was heating up, and we were off to the races.
He gets out with a Curry. Curry brings it through. One hand three. Up and good! Got playful and nailed it.
This man is just ridiculous. Lost it. Stolen away. Oh! Steph Curry, eyes in the back of his head.
This was really a testament to how good he is, that he could still average 25 a game and be the entire focal point of an opposing defense every single night. The energy that it takes to do that is beyond impressive.
Steps in, takes a teardrop, and he's got it. His 50.
11-2 record this year. Tops in the NBA.
Looking to send a message to the rest of the NBA that we are back.
Steph was definitely a big reason for our early success, but he wasn't the only reason. Draymond's leadership was critical. Just like in all our championship years, behind the scenes, he was the heart and soul of the team.
So let me ask you, 10 years in now, what motivates you? Why do you still play?
10 years in, what motivates me is Several things. Number one, my son actually over here dribbling basketball right now. Number one, my children are now of age to where they can see me and understand what's going on the floor. And I want to try to be my best and play my best so they can see that and understand it. Number two, I still think I have a lot left in the tank to give to this game.
Down the lane to the rim, dunked it! He dunked it!
It's never about the amount of points that I score. I always just want to leave my imprint on the game.
Blocked by Draymond, saved by Draymond, right back to Wiggins.
Oh! Yeah!
When he is engaged, he is a problem on the defensive end.
You know, when I came into this league, getting on the court was not an option. Getting on the court seemed like such a far-fetched goal.
A particular vet is typically assigned to a certain rookie. You know, Dre is looking like he's about to be my rookie.
No, I'm not gonna make my job harder. I'm gonna just listen to what they say. I've been able to, by the grace of God, put a resume together, but I know I gotta continue to add to that resume, continue to build. I wanna do that. I don't wanna be a guy who at the end of my career is just holding on because I feel like I didn't give it my all when I could have and when I should have given it my all.
You know, we had a lot of confidence that Steph and Draymond would be fine. What we weren't sure of is how the rest of the group would click with them.
It's Jordan Poole. He's going to be asked a lot, especially until Klay gets back.
You can get yourself a shot better than that.
Poole knocked it away. Draymond's like, hey, I'll go get it. Draymond got it.
Someone has to do the little things. And, you know, you can't expect these young guys to know what it takes to win. That's where it falls on us. They worked, they believed, they continued to do whatever we told them it took. Set a good screen. If they about to be all over you, set a good screen.
And you got to look at what the front office has done to relayer the roster around the core members. The Jordan Poole draft pick at 28 has been, you know, enormous for them. And then the Andrew Wiggins trade, they're calling it kind of the key move.
Goes to Wiggins in the corner, baseline goes up, and dunked it over Towns! Came right from the left corner!
They won 6 in a row, 10 in a row at home, all of them by double digits.
So yeah, we were cruising with the best record in the league a month into the season because of contributions from all over the roster, including some surprising ones.
Push ahead, GP2!
Gary Payton II might have been my favorite story. I mean, I played against his dad, the glove, the legend.
I see this young one here. I mean, he is around the game right now. It looks like he's going to be a gym rat.
As a kid, GP2 saw firsthand what it took to be a champion. And when he had to spend years bouncing in and out of the league, he never quit.
He like that now. He like that now.
He's the 2021 NBA G League Defensive Player of the Year. Got picked up by these Warriors late last season after a strong performance in the G League bubble.
Gary Payton II. He's been on 4 NBA teams and 5 G League teams.
They were telling me my chance was kind of low to making the team, so I was just trying to, they had a video coordinating job open, and I was trying to, you know, get in that job, try to ask for an interview for that job just to stay around this team.
Makes the roster as the 15th man. 15th man makes the roster after playing 1 preseason game and becomes a key instrumental part of the rotation.
We got off to that record. Gary Payton was playing great. Steve and I were talking, and we said, this team might be pretty good.
I really want to explore the offense a little bit more, especially with this kind of pace. I want you shooting every open shot. I want you being aggressive.
Poole has had 31-point, 25-point, and 26-point games so far this season.
It was important for those players to emerge.
These Warriors will be a problem, especially when Klay Thompson gets back near the new year.
To see these guys develop and get better and better and better, it gave us a lot of hope.
Now there's the glove. Young glove with the steal. Gary Payton running with Wiggins. Brings it up.
You always say the 20-game mark is when you start to think about what your season looks like. Well, they played 19, and they're 17-2.
So the beginning of the season was wild. We were totally clicking, and Steph was, well, Steph.
Curry so close to passing the great Ray Allen to become the NBA's all-time leader in three-point field goals.
But with all the hype, you're also going to get big pressure and even bigger expectations.
Good win!
On the next episode of Gold Blooded.
His first NBA triple.
Here's Curry for the record.
Tune in to watch on the NBA app.
First NBA game. So excited to be here. It's like a dream come true for me, so I'm kind of nervous now, actually.
20 years from now, what do you want your lasting legacy to be as an NBA player?
You know, a consistent player that, you know, made it to that all-star level. And, you know, you win some championships. It's all about winning. That's why we play the game.
History isn't something any player takes lightly. Any chance you have to do something that'll be remembered forever, believe me, you want to make the most of it.
His first NBA triple.
Even if you've won big awards and been to the mountaintop, even if you've totally changed how the game itself is played.
Curry, way downtown, bang! Bang!
For years, I've had one of the best seats in the house to watch history unfold. But it turned out Steph was just getting started. It was mid-December, and we were rolling. 21-4, the best record in the league.
I can't do it as far as this.
The whole basketball world had their eyes on us. But more than anything, they had their eyes on Steph, knocking on the door of history.
It is coming. He can taste it. Steph is going to be the NBA's all-time leader.
Curry connects. Now 28 away from passing Ray Allen for most all-time.
It's something that I've been looking forward to my entire career.
He's 16 away from it.
My love for just shooting the basketball has always been a part of me as a basketball player.
10 shy of breaking the record.
I know I've been blessed with a certain skill set, but the work that goes into it is something that I've prided myself on because it's what has set me apart.
Stephen Curry three-pointer. That's good. 6 now from tying Ray Allen.
You knew every three that you made got you one step closer to breaking Ray's record.
Steph's gonna break the record. It's inevitable. What do you think about it happening tonight?
We're here to see Curry hopefully break the record. Yeah. He's gonna break it tonight? Yeah.
In the moment, it's hard to separate yourself from what's going on. It's almost impossible just because everywhere you turn, people are talking about it, asking you about it.
Oh my goodness!
It was the longest week individually of my life. Just trying to get to the threshold and not knowing when it was going to be.
Curry, first three. 5 from tying Ray Allen.
Honestly, it got to me a little bit. It was such an emotional, drain of trying to balance everything that was around me, but also stay in the moment.
Curry comes off that screen, lets it fly, and a slingshot off the side of the backboard.
What I remember about that Pacers game isn't so much Steph pressing to break the record, but how hard we all fought to win that game regardless.
The Golden State Warriors come from behind in the final 90 seconds and beat the Pacers 102-100.
Definitely close. Set up a nice little night under the bright lights at the Garden, so let's get it.
The stage is set for Mr. Curry to take the throne as the greatest shooter this game has ever seen.
Here we are, December 14th, 2021, and Steph Curry is going to break the record for most three-point shots of all time. I hear Ram's going to be here.
Hey, you've been doing this left and right for how long now?
Yeah. This is a coronation, and it's all about Steph, right? He has changed the game, and to be here to witness it, it's pretty special.
MSG is sold out. Everyone there to glimpse history.
We the Jews, just us, 1, 2, 3. Just us!
The buzz in this building is incredible.
Curry down the floor, needs one to tie, takes the three straight on, and he is tied with Ray Allen.
After the first one, I was really able to enjoy what was actually happening.
Here's Curry for the record. It's good! And there it is! Stephen Curry, the all-time three-point king in the NBA!
Yes, sir! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Love you, bro. Good for you.
Never know what that moment's gonna really be like. You kind of imagine a dream, but I appreciate the Knicks fans and the Garden just creating an amazing atmosphere for me to have the time to be able to celebrate, take it all in, go give my dad the game ball.
During that time, watching him trying to chase that record, it was awesome. It was nerve-wracking. When he finally broke it, we know how much it meant to him, how much it meant to the franchise, to the whole Bay Area.
Standing ovation here at Madison Square Garden.
It's emotional.
It is emotional.
We won the game to push our record to 23-5. But that night, for all of us, the final score was just a footnote to a new NBA record.
Thank you for hyping this up.
Enjoy, please. Enjoy this, man.
You always bring the opposing building to their knees, but you brought them to their feet.
Yeah. Every play in that first half, they were on their feet. Every play. So happy. Yeah, my boys! My boys! I love it!
Just so we're clear, when people say who is the greatest shooter of all time now?
I got that, baby.
A week and a half later, we were back in a familiar spotlight, playing on Christmas Day. And our present this time out was a test against a team right there with us in the West, the Suns.
Their depth, their style, they're really something special. I was like, wow, the Phoenix Suns have taken their finals appearance and built on it.
Throughout the course of regular season, you need those moments under the bright lights.
Come on!
To prove to yourself that you're ready for the emotions you'll feel and the environment that you'll feel in the playoffs. We didn't even have our full team. We had guys that provided some real big minutes.
Oh, GP2 detonating at the rim. Kuminga inside. Oh, that's no rookie. Jonathan Kuminga.
I was soaking it all in, watching these young guys step up.
He's going towards the sideline, and he can take that momentum and go that way. That's crazy. It's so explosive. It's crazy.
Porter fading away on the baseline. Nothing but net.
Porter puts it on the deck. Stops and pops. He can feel it right now. A right side jumper by Porter, and he knocked it down.
Otto Porter, closed out the game with a crazy scoring run.
Kane back to Porter. Heat check, why not? Otto Porter! Looking at the crowd here in the Valley saying, you got to know about me now.
In her last couple of years, I didn't get a chance to really showcase what I can do. Coming here, I just knew I had a great opportunity with my size and my versatility to help these guys out.
It felt great to get that win, with the whole country watching. It felt great knowing this team could still deliver on a big stage. Oh, and it also felt great. This guy was getting closer and closer every day.
With the team being back and you coming back, the championship window is open again.
Absolutely. No question. It's championship or bust.
On the next episode of Gold Blooded.
Thompson running the floor and a foul. And Thompson grabs his left knee.
2 years of rehab and a lot of roller coaster of emotions.
Excited, man, for that man right there.
Klay Thompson makes his long-awaited return to the court.
I really am so grateful. It was tough to get to this point. Now that I'm here, I'm just going to embrace everything.
Tune in to watch on the NBA app.
There's nothing like an early morning launch out the harbor. There's nothing really better besides winning a championship, but boating is definitely second to feeling the thrills of that competition.
The best teams feel like family. You might fight, you might argue, you might know things aren't always going to be perfect. But you also know everyone will be there for each other when things get really tough. It might have looked like Klay Thompson spent 2 years away from the team. But this team is family, which means Klay was never alone.
With the 11th pick, the Golden State Warriors select Klay Thompson.
It's just a blessing, most importantly. It's a dream come true. Man, not a feeling in the world. I wish I could go back out there and do it again.
When Klay Thompson was drafted by the Warriors in 2011, he quickly gelled with Steph. And by the time I joined them at Golden State a few years later, they'd become the Splash Brothers. In my opinion, the best backcourt in the league.
Klay Thompson, 37.25.
Klay gets free off the screen. Jumper right side. Good! He's got 60!
I watched Klay develop into one of the league's most clutch playoff performers.
It's an NBA record, 11 threes in a playoff game.
And after he bailed us out in 2016 against OKC, our nickname for him became Game 6 Klay.
Spectacular game for Klay Thompson.
All in all, there's just no way we could have won our first 3 titles without Klay.
I can't. I can't. Back to back. That is hard to do.
But then in 2019, in the Game 6, if you could believe it, one bad landing changed everything.
Thompson running the floor and a foul. And Thompson grabs his left knee.
It was as bad as it looked, a torn ACL.
Klay Thompson is being helped off the floor.
And after he rehabbed for almost 1.5 years, unbelievably, came more devastation.
Worst possible news for the Warriors. Klay Thompson has suffered a full tear of his right Achilles. You're looking at a 8 to 10 month rehab.
Boating helped me during some hard days, man.
After I got the cast off and the boot, I was out here so much. When I would take her to the gym, just put life in perspective. And it helped me so much. Just there's something about the ocean that's just like calming and therapeutic and resets your whole soul. Man, it was some really good days during some not so fun times.
2 years of rehab and a lot of roller coaster of emotions. It just gives you a whole new perspective on what's important.
I've learned the hardest that nothing in sports is guaranteed. Like, it can be taken away from you in an instant, so it's just important to be present and enjoy what's happening in front of you. 31 now, bro. I gotta warm up.
I'm just excited to be back on the court, running up and down, jumping, cutting, all the little things you took for granted.
Doing well. I'm on the road to recovery every day. I freaking miss the game more than I do anything. But I'm getting there.
We want to welcome you inside Chase Center. The return of Klay Thompson.
And the crowd getting ready for what should be one of the more special moments in Warriors history.
Klay's return was huge, not just for him, but the whole team. We all wore his jersey in pregame for what we call Klay Day.
Yeah, more assists for me tonight because I only really passed to Klay anyway.
If my outfit don't tell you how I'm feeling, then I don't know what else will, baby. Klay Day.
Excited, man. For that man right there. Very excited. It's a great day. Let's go!
I really am so grateful because it was hard. I'm not gonna lie. It was tough to get to this point. Now that I'm here, I'm just gonna embrace everything. It's all a blessing, really.
Yes, sir! Let's go get a win, do it the right way. Let's have fun. Just how much you do.
Yes, sir.
He's back! And now, in his 11th NBA season, Klay Thompson!
It felt like the world was back in order. Seeing Klay get announced in the starting lineup, just seeing how much that moment meant to him, gave me goosebumps, you know, just watching it kind of unfold.
Here's Klay Thompson with a catch down the lane, floats it up, it's good! There it is! Klay Thompson, welcome back!
It had been 941 days since Klay had played in an NBA game, and somehow he picked up right where he left off.
And Klay down the lane! I think he's healthy. Yo!
It was worth every single day of being away and in that squat rack or on that shuttle board and all the conditioning days. It was worth every single moment.
So Klay Thompson, 17 in his return. An emotional night for so many.
Indescribable. I mean, wow. Just incredible. It's only the beginning. Yes!
I'll never forget this night, and I'm so grateful to just compete again.
Thanks, Kenny.
When Klay came back, it was tremendous. But the only part that wasn't great was Draymond got hurt the night Klay came back. It was just like, oh my gosh.
This next month or so, we're going to shuffle the deck a little bit and try some different combinations.
One dribble. Good. 2 threes in a row. Bang, bang.
Draymond going down meant more chances for some of our young guys. And Jonathan Kuminga, a rookie, took big advantage.
Kuminga on the slam!
It's been a big challenge.
Kuminga for 3, got it!
But I feel like I'm picking up a lot of stuff easier. I'm just trying to get better every day and helping the team to win.
2-hand slam! Jonathan Kuminga fouled from behind!
Yeah, the tail end of the first half might have been challenging with guys in and out of the lineup. But we got to the All-Star break 42-17, second in the West behind the Suns.
We welcome everybody to the 71st NBA All-Star Game in Cleveland.
It was definitely big for Andrew Wiggins to get that All-Star nod. The first time in his career.
Woo! Let it go right there. Yes, sir.
Feeling good, just ready for the moment, you know, trying to enjoy it, you know, get to play with the best, you know, hopefully get the win.
It's always an amazing, tremendous honor, to say the least. Excited to enjoy the festivities, and it's freaking crazy. The top 75 list is actually sinking in. You get to see all the legends that are here, to get the jacket for the first time.
For Steph, it was his 8th time as an All-Star. And this one came with a bonus, getting honored as one of the 75 greatest players in the NBA's 75-year history.
Welcome to the club, man. This is crazy. This is actually crazy.
Eyes right here, everyone. That's great. Here we go. Awesome.
Business and everything. Keep it going.
Y'all paved the way, man. We trying to do it.
A 3-time NBA champion and 2-time league MVP, Stephen Curry.
Looking around at all the legends, having just that surreal kind of emotion. There's guys that you watch playing growing up. There's guys that from before your time that you watch highlights, and you know how much they mean to the history of the NBA. And you look down and see you got one of those same jackets on. It's special.
We're underway, the 71st NBA All-Star Game.
They done forgot to play already. Get through, slip. Oh, we ready that.
Here's Wiggins on the baseline drive for the stuff.
All right, let's lock in.
I made my first couple threes, and you know, once you see a couple go down, you start to force the issue a little bit.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. When he's hot, he's screaming at the TV at home. Shoot. That's 8 of 11 for Curry in this first half.
I thought that was going to be the no-look, man.
A little early. The game kind of takes a life of its own. You're just trying to put on a show and entertain the fans. And then things kind of escalated pretty quickly. And it was one of the most fun nights I've had.
Can somebody tell me what the record is for the most points?
James to Curry, he wants it deeper. This one from the logo, another 40-footer, another 3 for Curry! Steph Curry has obliterated the All-Star 3 record. He's putting on a show.
He's playing with us.
15 threes.
That was fun.
It was the greatest shooting performance in All-Star history, and it earned Steph the first ever Kobe Bryant All-Star Game MVP trophy.
Got a win, got an MVP, I had a top 75 jacket too. Tonight was an amazing night. I'm just happy.
But all the good vibes of All-Star Weekend quickly evaporated when we struggled coming out of the gate for the second half.
Golden State loses their 5th in a row.
The Warriors continue to slide.
We're going through it right now, and we've got to dig our way out of the mud ourselves, and nobody's going to help us.
On top of it all, Klay was clearly struggling to feel like himself again.
I got to make some shots, man. I can't be airballing and shooting off the side of the backboard, and I got to be better.
It was like every time we got some good news, like Draymond coming back, there'd be another buzzkill. The very next game, Steph was the one to go down.
Steph right there, he had that left ankle rolled under.
Steph would miss the rest of the regular season, and the team would limp to the finish line, falling to 3rd in the West.
Golden State nosedive a little bit, and now it gets serious.
Heading into the playoffs, our big three had barely played together at all. And no one could deny the uncertainty surrounding what might come next.
As we went through the playoffs, knowing that me, Klay, Draymond hadn't played with more than 10 minutes together in the last 3 seasons, we really didn't know how it was going to look.
On the next episode of Cold Blooded, the Warriors are tested by the young and hungry Memphis Grizzlies.
Ja gave them swag, and they act like they've been there before. They weren't scared. Why shouldn't you feel yourself a little bit?
Bad blood that we've seen, perhaps the burgeoning of a rivalry in the Western Conference.
I think all of that came to life during that series. But we knew it was going to be a dogfight.
Payton, right down the middle, he's fouled hard.
Tune in to watch on the NBA app.
The playoffs, back in the Bay, and at Chase Center for the first time.
Cold-blooded! 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 Cold-blooded!
Dub Nation might have known a lot of postseason success over the years, but we knew nothing was a foregone conclusion this time out.
Do you believe the Warriors can win the title this season?
I just don't think Golden State is going to get it all together. I think the road is too difficult. All the respect in the world for that group, I don't think they do it this year.
I don't think you'll be generous, but I'll ask anyway. Starting lineup?
I will not be generous. Yeah. Steph will play. I can tell you that.
The last time their big three played a playoff game, it was on the other side of the Bay Bridge. And this year, they've only played 11 minutes together. There's a lot of questions out there about them.
This is pretty unusual. I mean, teams have injuries, but to not really see our full team until the playoffs. And so I was telling somebody, they said, what do you think is going to happen? I said, well, we're going to find out.
The Golden State Warriors are back in the postseason, and this is round one, game one.
Our first hurdle was the Denver Nuggets and the reigning MVP, Nikola Jokic. We knew we had to get the fire started quickly. And sometimes the fire can start from a spark no one is expecting.
Steph Curry will be coming off the bench for the third time in his career. Jordan Poole will start instead.
I mean, my entire life just being able to step up in a big moment. I always feel like I can be a big impact.
Poole, the Euro, counted! It's a pool party! And everyone's invited.
Congrats, boys. Welcome to the party. Let's go.
Jordan, are you going to give Steve Kerr a hard time about the starting lineup now?
No comment.
Ready now for game two of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. Meanwhile, Jordan Poole will start once again for Golden State.
Turned out Jordan was just getting started. The kid kept coming at Denver the whole series.
Poole shoots a fadeaway. Heat check three! Jordan Poole!
Here comes Poole, baseline drives, contorts folks, and got the ball in!
Jordan Poole, man, that was like a baby Steph Curry out there. The way Jordan was shooting that thing. I mean, incredible. What a star he's going to be.
We got past Denver in 5. Jordan leading the offense alongside Steph and Clay like a vet out there.
Why do you feel so comfortable and have the ability to do that with all of those great stars?
These guys have given me that confidence, you know, just to know what it's like to be in a
pool party. It's a pool party.
Next up, the Grizzlies. Young, brash, and hungry after winning 56 games in a breakout season that got them the second seed in the West. They definitely had our attention. I mean, how could they not, with this dude breaking out as a superstar?
Ja Morant, just a meteoric rise, and the rest has been history.
The season before was the Grizzlies that eliminated the Warriors in the play-in game. Then they lost at home to Memphis?
We are so fired up for this second round matchup. The experience of the stars of Golden State against this young but very talented Grizzlies team.
They remind us of us when we were coming 2013, 2014, really trying to establish ourselves as a great team in the Western Conference.
Well, this building is fired up.
You know, and I remember Steph saying, like, you know, they remind us a lot like us, but it's not their time right now.
So we knew what challenges they proposed, but it was also just the different styles. You know, they were very physical, a lot of athleticism.
Morant in the paint, spins inside, flips it up, shot is good. Ja Morant cooking here in the fourth quarter.
You know, we're the KG veterans that, you know, have high IQ, great chemistry.
Curry to Poole, he nails it. These two teams throwing haymakers at each other here in the fourth.
Which style was going to win?
Morant, the drive, gets to the paint, left-handed, count it, and the foul! Morant mania here in Memphis. Grizzlies up by 2.
You wouldn't have it really any other way, I think, knowing they bring the best out of you. And if you want to, move on to the next stage and keep your championship hopes alive, you had to figure it out.
Inbound to Thompson. Thompson fakes, fires, three-pointer. Bang! Klay Thompson from downtown, and the Warriors back up by 1. And what a game 1 to this series. Clark to Morant. Morant on the drive. Scoot layup. No good. It's over. Golden State holds on and wins game 1.
Us, winning that crazy first game on the road gave us the good confidence that we knew we were the better team and could get that job done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Going as hell, fellas. Come on. Come on. I know.
At the end there, you were kind of standing with your back to the stanchion. What was going through your mind right after the last play?
I missed the layup I normally make all the time. On to the next, though.
Ja gave them swag, and they act like they've been there before. They weren't scared. Why shouldn't you feel yourself a little bit?
Morant and Draymond Green join at each other.
And the Warriors heard it. They heard their mouth. They heard how much they talked. So I don't know that there's a better rivalry in the NBA at this point than Memphis and Golden State.
The bad blood that we've seen, perhaps the burgeoning of a rivalry in the Western Conference.
I think all of that, came to life during that series. But we knew it was going to be a dogfight.
Payton, right down the middle, he's fouled hard.
There's a code in this league. There's a code that players follow. Dylan Brooks broke the code.
And Payton's in pain. He's grabbing the left arm.
Even with GP going down with a fractured elbow and all the noise around it, we stayed locked in. But in this round of the dogfight, we couldn't find a way to contain Ja down the stretch.
One-on-one with Curry. Morant, back in, spin.
Had some, friendly words with Steph. After game 1, he came to me and Jaren and said it's going to be a battle. We're going to have some fun.
Ja Morant pours in 47 points to lead the way.
I was able to return that message tonight, saying the same thing. Yeah, it's going to be a battle.
We bounced back in game 3, but then came some news, more controversy, and more drama.
We're going to start with Morant because the Grizzlies star, he's officially listed as doubtful with right knee soreness. Memphis head coach Taylor Jenkins said yesterday that, quote, this injury is caused by that play. And you can see it right here. The play in question, Jordan Poole appears to be grabbing at Morant's knee in the fourth quarter of Golden State's win on game 3. So, Ja Morant, last we heard from him was this now deleted tweet. It was after the game. Morant tweeted, broke the code.
Taylor, will Ja Morant be playing tonight?
Ja will be out tonight.
No Ja Morant, obviously a huge loss. They've had a lot of success, though, without him.
I mean, they were great even when Ja went out. Defensively, they were awesome.
The game feels like this is what Memphis wants. If you want to be ugly, so what?
The Grizz definitely responded without Ja, keeping us bottled up and keeping game 4 hanging in the balance late.
Especially in the playoffs, every series, you can say every game takes a life of its own.
Fakes Brooks, takes a 3, going to his left, rattled it home. Brooks saw the screen coming, and Curry used that to his advantage. 1-point game.
Jones for Jackson. Jackson, it's blocked by Green. Draymond Green with a defensive dagger. The Warriors on the precipice of advancing to the Western Conference Finals.
We go take both games at home, and then we go into game 5 and get blown out.
A 39-point win over Golden State, and they avoid elimination. They force a game 6.
We knew how important it was to close them out in Game 6, and there was no one better to lead us than Game 6 Klay himself. This was a chance he'd been waiting on for a long time.
I had a good series. I was shooting efficiently, but I didn't have a marquee game where I made a lot of threes.
Thompson, a deep one.
First shot he hit, it was like, it's what he's been looking forward to.
He is good.
It's a different joy, it's a different, energy when you see him getting off.
Thompson, again.
We'd all seen this act before, but the view from the front row was as sweet as ever.
As a shooter, when you get 4 or 5 really good looks early and you make them, the tough ones become easy.
Good! It's madness! Just madness! The Golden State Warriors are headed back to the Western Conference Finals. Yeah! Game 6 Klay! Game 6 Klay!
Come on. Special, man. Come on. I told you the dynasty wasn't over.
I think we had to get by Memphis, a team that has given us trouble over the years. And so to beat them in the second round, get to the conference finals, at that point, I think we kind of took off from there.
It really felt like we were firing on all cylinders. And we weren't about to let the Mavs derail our run to get back to where we belong.
Every Golden State Warriors starter has scored in double figures here tonight.
From Denver to Memphis to Dallas, it required everything of everybody, no matter how many minutes you play.
Curry, good feed to Looney. Foul, count it.
That's our job. We got guys like Steph, Klay, and Draymond. They done did so much for us. It's our time to step up and help them guys.
Looney with 21 points in the game of his life.
To watch Kevon Looney emerge and get so much better was fantastic. We needed a lot of help, and we got it.
By now, we knew what we were capable of at full strength. A marathon is about surviving. And with the finish line in sight, we were only getting stronger.
And their Warriors are going to the NBA Finals again.
That's why I think people speak so highly of what playoff basketball really is, because it requires so much.
How's it feel? Feels amazing. Really feels amazing. Back on the big stage where we belong. Come on now. Back in the finals. It's a dream.
And when you're the last team standing and you get a chance to go to a finals and play for a championship, that means something. That's something that should be celebrated.
We back! Right back where we left off. They said we done. Not so fast, ladies and gentlemen. Not so fast.
On the next episode of Gold Blooded, the Warriors are back on the big stage.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
But the Celtics grab the spotlight.
Boston Celtics take Game 3. They're 2 wins away from a title.
Tune in to watch on the NBA app.
And we welcome you to San Francisco. After 2 years away from the finals, the Golden State Warriors are back.
Just us.
It feels a little bit like the calm before the storm. Like everybody feels kind of introspective to me. Like I'm looking at guys, they're all very quiet, and it's like this is a big deal, It's the NBA Finals. Yeah, there's like a quiet sort of like it's coming.
The finals are a microscope. The whole basketball world with its eyes trained all on you. The pressure is a real thing, but if you can stay in control of it, you can find the path to the ending you want.
It's a great feeling in understanding that you're one of 2 teams in the NBA Finals. I have more appreciation for this one than I've had for any of them, and just because you understand the journey traveled.
Here we go.
Us vets who'd been here before knew exactly what to expect.
Good job, Dre.
And then Coach, well, that's a whole nother story.
Like it.
This was his 6th finals as the head coach of the Warriors.
Good, Otto, good.
On top of the 5 titles he won as a player.
He comes off, I'll be ready.
Here's 6 on the shot. Jordan keeps the dribble. Jordan fights. Jordan hits Kerr. Kerr, 18-footer, good!
The fact that he's played with legends and Jordan and Tim Duncan, played for some amazing coaches, Popovich, Phil Jackson. Everything he says is based on something he's either experienced or being around some of the greatest.
Number one, if you're open, shoot. Like, they give you an open shot, you take it.
I don't think I've ever went into a game and I felt like the opposing team was more prepared than we were.
What we don't want is just screen, re-screen, they switch, and we're all standing there. Steph, if you got it going, you do your thing.
He's never rattled, doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. He just always knows what to do.
He's ready to go, you're not quite ready. I'd play him tomorrow. That's my gut right now. But you never know how this stuff plays out. Things may not be going well. I might want to put you out there on Tatum or Brown. My experience as a player definitely helped me prepare to coach a team in the finals because I know what these guys are feeling.
The Warriors are back in the NBA Finals.
And they will host the Boston Celtics, a rematch from 1964. 2 of the original franchises in the NBA getting set to play for the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
The Celtics were coming in as a tough matchup for sure. They've been the best team in the NBA the whole second half, propelled by the league's #1 defense, hungry to shut us down.
Get no better than this. Everybody watching. Everybody.
Every single one of y'all, we here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Go get it done. Just up, 1, 2, 3.
Let's go, baby. Come on. It's time.
They leave Curry all alone, and that's Leaker. Fires another one. 21 points in the first quarter. 6 of 7 beyond the arc. Number 30 is back in the finals.
Boston, we watched them all year. The way Jason and Jalen were playing, their level of physicality, athleticism, all those things made them such a worthy, formidable opponent. And they're coming into game 1 beaming with confidence.
We can't start back. You have to start up, especially if they setting it so high. You start up and drop. Come on, Jay, me and you, Jay. Switch it.
Those guys are athletic. They're strong at every single position.
And off on the far sideline, Jordan Poole getting dogged by Marcus Smart, reaches in, just rips the ball away.
Boston defense showing why they were rated #1.
Give him credit, but we got to respond right now. Bucket and a stop, all right? And we play with the more force than they do.
Boston was definitely the most physical team we played all season. And it took us until the 3rd quarter to feel like we were in rhythm.
Underhand scoop, good! He tumbles head over heels with the bucket. And the Warriors are up by 9.
In the corner to Iguodala, pulls the 3. Corner.
And the Warriors will take a 12-point lead to the 4th quarter.
Jalen going to pull up, shoot a 3 right over him and hit it.
Oh, Williams caught a body underneath.
That 4th quarter was a little shell shock. Everything went right for them and everything went wrong for us.
And the Celtics have answered with some haymakers of their own. 18 threes for Golden State, 16 for Boston on the road in the NBA Finals. Come from 15 down to score a stunning double-digit historic win in game #1.
What a night at Chase Center as the Warriors suffer their first home loss of the postseason. It's been a lot of doom and gloom this morning. A lot of people pointing the finger at multiple players. But the Celtics are for real. And it's going to be a tough grind, dogfight to try to beat this team in 7 games. Warriors got work to do.
Draymond Green, 2 of 12. If he's going to be that inefficient offensively, you've got massive problems.
Draymond didn't have a good game 1, but he takes nights like that personally, which means you better watch out the next time he takes the floor.
Steph Curry. I failed him because I didn't play well. And when he comes out guns blazing like that, playing the way he's playing, I have to make sure that I do my part.
It's go time!
It's always a chess match when you get to the NBA Finals. The number one adjustment that's always made is the amount of force that a team competes with.
Grant Williams is talking to Draymond. That's not a good thing.
There's no surprises. I know what you're doing, you know what I'm doing. Which one of us is going to go take the game?
Hesitation move on Draymond. He goes to timeout. Brown spins. He's locked up.
That is some defensive sequence by Draymond Green.
Dre knew exactly what he was doing that game. He wasn't just sending a message to the Celts. He was also making sure our team knew that getting pushed around in the finals just wasn't going to happen.
Jaylen Brown shoves Draymond's shoe away. Draymond's trying to start trouble.
As his intensity rose, the team's confidence followed.
Give credit. The Warriors have responded. They have flat out outworked the Boston Celtics.
The force and the energy is fantastic. And then at the other end, the execution is going to come. Keep the pressure on right now.
Screen by Porter Jr. Curry takes a three. It's up and good! A heat check three off the screen. Curry's got 29. 5 seconds to go to Poole. Poole crosses half court, fakes and fires from half court on the way. He got it! He hit it from half court!
Jordan Poole with an exclamation point.
And we go to Boston, all tied at 1.
They counted us out. It's us against the world. Warriors against the world.
Good job. It was a must-win game. We knew that. Claw our way back into the series, give us some life, and now we get to take the show on the road and try to go win one in Boston. We have to, so it's a good night.
We headed across the country confident, but not cocky.
We welcome you to Boston. 12 years since the last time the finals came to TD Garden. The Warriors and the Celtics, Game 3 of the NBA Finals.
Boston is hollow basketball ground. You know that as a player. And these Celtics were a truly great team and hadn't lost back-to-back games the entire playoffs.
I know they're gonna be ready for us, and we're gonna be ready for them.
The intensity inside that arena was as deep as any I'd experienced on the road.
Brown catches. Green all over. Brown drives inside. Beautiful move.
And it absolutely affected us. We just didn't respond and fell behind by double digits.
Draymond ahead to Wiggins. Bad pass deflected.
Tatum to Brown. Brown the flush.
And at halftime, 68-56.
Regain our focus, right? Regain our focus right now. We know we can get back in the game quickly. Get off to a good start.
Curry pulls up off a screen, shoots the three, got fouled by Harford. It's good! And a chance for a 4-point play.
The problem, if you're the Celtics, you've given life to this Warrior offense.
Porter launches a contested shot. It's good! It's a 2-point game.
You're back to Curry. Takes another three. It's good! It's good! The Warriors take the lead.
Another third-quarter avalanche for the Golden State Warriors.
Like we always say, they made their run. Go out there, let's make ours.
Of all the East teams, Boston has given us the most trouble because of their power on the perimeter with guys like Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum.
Can Tatum take over down the stretch?
Jason Tatum performing like a superstar.
They had toughness that we knew was going to be really tough to overcome.
6 more minutes, give me all you got. Rest tomorrow. 6 more minutes.
Curry makes his move, gets in the paint, throws it up, blocked by Williams. His 4th rejection of the game.
We came into this series with total respect for Boston.
Boston Celtics take Game 3. They're 2 wins away from a title.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I wasn't sure we could beat them.
The doubt was definitely there, and the noise was getting louder and louder.
Are the Warriors done?
Yeah, they done. I'm with Perk. They're attacking everybody. They're attacking Steph. They're attacking Clay. They're attacking Draymond.
We'd responded to challenges all season long, but this was absolutely bigger than anything we faced.
On the next episode of Gold Blooded, Steph Curry responds with a masterpiece.
Curry fires away. The three ball's good. Oh, my goodness.
And the Warriors have the title in their sights.
Number one, if you're open, shoot. They give you an open shot, you take it. But force and aggression and confidence, like, let's let that thing go. Sir. Let's go.
Trailing 2-1, the Golden State Warriors are facing adversity. Not for the first time, but it might be the most important time in their dynastic era.
There's a reason champion is such a sacred word around this game. It doesn't have anything to do with the trophy, a ring, a parade, or any of that stuff. It's much simpler than that. It's because if you can call yourself a champion, then you can tell the world that you can be at your best when it matters the most. What could be bigger? What could be more important? What else could you ever want them to call you? We were down 2-1 as we got ready for Game 4 in Boston. It definitely felt like our backs were against the wall, and we were going to have to play our best game of the season to save it.
Hey man, let's bring it, fellas. Remember what we playing for. Remember what we playing for. Just up, 1, 2, 3. Just up!
We knew we had to have a competitive spirit and a desperation almost in order to win that game. On the road, they got all the momentum, all the confidence. They know if they win Game 4, go up 3-1. Pretty daunting to try to get back into that series.
Curry drives high off the glass.
I think Steph knew that he had to probably put the team on his back in order for them to win.
Curry, another long-distance shot. It's good, Steph Curry.
Curry says, hey, we are here to play.
My job to come out was prove that we were there that night. They were gonna have to be damn near perfect to beat us.
Curry launches a three. It's good.
He's absolutely special. He is a unique individual and a gifted talent.
Curry fires away. The three ball's good. Oh, my goodness.
He is the head of the snake. He is the guy who we follow, who we all look to.
All eyes on number 30.
Oh, Steph Curry from way downtown. 33 for Steph Curry.
Steph might have been playing incredibly, but the Celtics were in the Garden, and they knew how close they were to taking full control of the series. So they were going to fight back and fight to end all the hope we've been building all night.
Tatum, the spin move, the drive, rolls around and drops through.
What an impressive response by the Boston Celtics.
Brown drives, flips it up off the glass, it goes in. Oh, what a shot from Jaylen Brown. And the Celtics have regained control, regained the lead, and certainly regained momentum.
We were down 4 with 5 minutes to go. A 3-1 hole was staring us in the face. But Steph just wouldn't let it happen.
Steph Curry dancing, prancing.
9 to shoot. Curry to his left. Curry with a left-hand dribble. Curry with a floater from the high post. Buries it.
Greatest shooter, one of the greatest point guards to ever play. He took over the game, and he was just special.
What we are witnessing is a heroic Stephen Curry performance.
Back to Curry.
Step back, three-pointer. Bang!
The Pantheon guys, the all-timers, the Michael Jordans, the Bill Russells, the Larry Birds, the Kobe Bryants, they reach a zenith where all of their experience and all of their abilities come together in the most pressure-packed moments, and they're able to put on a performance like Picasso doing a painting. And that was Steph.
43-point Game 4 for Steph Curry.
Just absolutely brilliant performance. Champs don't go away easy.
That was such an important game. And then you just find a way to call one out down the stretch. And that's where you see all that emotion come out of us. Came out of me.
The Golden State Warriors have evened the series at 2. A gutsy win on the road in Boston.
Yes, sir, third. As the brilliance of Steph Curry on full display.
Put that into words, man.
By any means necessary, baby. We're back at the series. Give ourselves a chance to go home and
Steph Curry shows the world why he is who he is. Having him as a teammate is incredible. Having him as a brother is even more special.
Hey, see Pops over here.
No doubt. Yeah, right?
Coming back home, our spirits were high again. We knew we had the momentum. But we also knew we couldn't just rely on Steph having another monster game to carry us. Someone was going to have to step up. And from the jump, Andrew Wiggins was straight balling.
Was slicing Wiggins, banking it up and in.
Wiggins, his confidence continues to soar.
Steph to a cutting Wiggins to lay it in.
Don't forget, he was a #1 overall pick. Don't forget, Wiggs had been preparing for this moment pretty much his whole life.
Hey, this is Andrew Wiggins. We're here in my house in Vaughan. A lot of great memories. These are probably my main awards right here. The Naismith Player of the Year award. Out of all the high school players, I got it, so that's a big achievement for me. My dad was in the NBA.
Here's the ball stolen from Cooper by Wiggins. Slam dunk. Sensational play.
And my mom might accomplish more than my dad. This is my mom when she was in the Olympics when she got her silver medal. She won 2 silver medals in the 400 x 4 relay. Pretty awesome. Amazing history.
Following in his parents' footsteps, Wiggs was on the biggest stage in basketball. Heading into the 4th, we were just up 1. But number 22 was only getting started.
Wiggins soaring to lay it into the left hand.
Andrew Wiggins, two-way player, guards the best player. He's just an incredible talent.
He's just doing absolutely everything. He's drawn the assignment of Tatum.
What tremendous on-ball defense.
You can't do it any better. Young fella has gotten this opportunity and has taken full advantage of it.
Wiggins, it seemed like he got better every series, and then in the finals, he was one of the best players on the floor.
Andrew Wiggins, what a 4th quarter.
Wiggins down the lane, rises and hammers with the right.
Exclamation point from Andrew Wiggins. Golden State Warriors are 1 win away from getting back on that championship throne. A spectacular performance from Andrew Wiggins. 26 points, 13 rebounds.
Talk to me about Wiggs. Playing big boy basketball. It's not really much else to say. What's up, Maya? I'm talking about Wiggs right now. I'm talking about your dad right now. Telling me playing big boy basketball, right? That's right? Big boy basketball. He's stepping up to the challenge. It's huge. Need it for one more.
The Warriors-Celtics Game 6 of the Finals
Is the Larry O'Brien Trophy given out tonight or packed up and heading to San Francisco for a Game 7?
We wanted to come out and get it rolling in this Game 6, and they did. They came in and got us first.
Jaylen Brown trying to shake off Porter, pulls up at 18, splash.
Good starts for both Tatum and Brown for Boston. Tatum gets a good look for three. That's good. What a start. 10 straight points for the Celtics.
We said, hey, you expect that. They're down 3-2. They're coming home. You stay the course and you take that first blow. And things have changed. And we believe that.
We had always believed in ourselves, all the way back to the start of the season, when so many others had little faith. But we had a big three who'd been to the mountaintop before, and they knew what it took to finish the climb.
You can tell this Warrior basketball team has been here before. They sense the moment, and they are fighting.
Draymond Green orchestrating. Oh, what a pass! And Thompson with the backhand. Draymond Green's got his fingertips on everything.
One play after the next. Keep executing. You guys look great out there.
Curry, left wing three, walked into it. Perfect! Steph Curry from way downtown.
I was so just wrapped up in the moment and the fact that we were right on the doorstep. That's the championship DNA and confidence that we've carried over these years that manifested itself at the right time.
Curry against Horford, gets past him inside, off the glass again. Curry puts on the finishing touches of yet another finals masterpiece.
After everything this team had been through, we made it back to the top of that mountain. And the emotions told you everything you need to know.
That moment is unlike anything else that you experience in this game.
With 4 titles in the last 8 years, the run is not done. The Golden State Warriors once again are NBA champions.
The emotions come out, you look around and you see all the faces of everybody that's been there, from day one of this season. What we've been through, the emotional roller coaster of 3 years trying to get back here and you get it done. It's a very surreal feeling, and that's what that joy is in that moment.
I ended up with the game ball, but there was only one guy it truly belonged to.
Overcoming a lot of adversity as a team, individually and collectively, they deserve to take a bow.
The 2022 Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP Award goes to Stephen Curry.
Steph ultimately is why this run has happened. This one stands out to me as Steph's crowning achievement. Years ago, when I came on board, I knew we could be good, and I thought we could win a championship. But to win 4, that's insane, and that's a testament to the talent and character and competitive desire of our players.
Hey, man, I got scars, and I got rings.
We went through a lot of adversity, and for myself personally, to be here after those 941 days, I'm just so grateful, and I thank God every single day.
When you watch the NBA championships growing up, and being a winner, always saying, not only I want to play in the NBA, I want to win a championship one day. And here I sit in front of you and say, 4 times, we've accomplished that. It's such a beautiful feeling.
God! And we ain't done yet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, man. Wow.
When you reach the mountaintop, then you get injuries, bad breaks, all that stuff. The goal seems so far away. But when you just focus on the present, work, get around the right group of guys, still keep that faith. 3 years later, almost to the week. 7 years ago to the day, we got our first one. And now we got 4.
In basketball and in life, you can't ever give up on anything too soon. Especially something as special as what we have with our team in our city. We reunited, we reignited, and we were reborn NBA champions again. And let me remind you of something else. With this brotherhood and this taste of victory still in our mouths, this story is still to be continued.